Yes, what we are going to witness is a kind of a geo-economic competition between China and India, and to some extent also Russia, because Russia has still the Soviet networks in many of these countries, in Latin America, in Africa, in Asia. And if you operate with my scenario, which is, as I said, Cold War 2.0, with a lot of hotspots as we speak, the number of military conflicts and war is the highest since the end of the Cold War, right? So you're going to have more of these hotspots, and of course, a lot of them, unfortunately, are going to happen in the global south. So there will be a dire need for more voices, you know, for those who are voiceless. And here, India is going to present its own narrative. As it was already outlined, it's going to be a narrative of a you know, new power that doesn't have a colonial past. Of course, Russia's narrative is to create actually an anti-imperial, anti-American, anti-colonial narrative, and it has successfully worked in the past, and I argue it will once again successfully work in the future. And China has a geo-economic competition there. It is about the BRI. A lot of these countries are to some extent indebted, and of course it is about the Chinese, you know, presence and the way how China actually understands geostrategy. So what we may see is, of course, a kind of a competition with obviously non-military means about transport corridors, energy corridors, infrastructure projects, that kind of things. But more so, of course, we will see a bigger push for the G20 as, let's say, counter-narrative to the G7, because the G20 is all about development. So the power that will create a message on development, how development can be steered, let's say, bottom up, not just top down, because Chinese project is top down. You know, this is going to be the most successful formula in my case.